About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. Ready? You've fallen right into
You've
my
done way too
trap,
much.
Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism as the system's reigning ideology.
Look, I'm getting embarrassed by proxy. Fuck, like the
I
normal
give you
human
a
being.
stern admonition, but your bluntness suggests that you aren't with the hotel staff.
Correct.
This is curious indeed. Who are you, and how did you get in here?
I'm here to investigate the murder of so-and-so. I'm here
You're
to ask
here
questions.
to investigate me? Oh, I assure you, I'm nothing special. Just an old crook with more money than time.
Yep.
That was a quote from The Retiree's Revenge, in which I played an ex-thief turned decrepit old man. But, of course, I'm certain you already recognized it.
Definitely.
Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something a little more personal? Undergarment signatures have been popular of late, or so I've heard.
So you've heard, so it hasn't been something you've had to do. Look, I'm just here to ask questions.
Do you mean to say you're not a fan? Well, then how did you get in here? The only staffer cleared for guest room entry is the inspector for Bellamy's murder. Oh. Oh! Hello.
Yes, we've been over this, I thought. You... Yes, hello.
Hi. Terribly sorry, Inspector. I
Yes.
didn't realize it was you.
I thought I made it known.
I am beyond willing to comply with your search for the fiend that did Bellamy in. You know, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me, back when I starred in The Marauder's Bane. The absolute picture of justice. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
Can I... So...
Oh,
yeah.
have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense.
Spoke to Burbage.
I
upgraded
did
him.
indeed. With Halcyon Helen parading her fame about, I was left without an acting partner. Burbage is no exception. His acting protocols were nothing short of a joke. So I decided to make some modifications, installing
Really?
him with some of my old serial quotes, as I think improved his range.
Okay.
The way he bungled about with that weapon of his hardly befitted a dissident, so I modified it as well. He's much quicker on the draw now, though he's still a machine.
I see. I've got my eye on you.
I'm quite used to being breathlessly watched.
So I'd like to ask you about the murder.
Certainly. But one quick question before we begin, if I may. How
Can I
was
say
it
no?
that Bellamy met her end?
Painfully, I'd say. Well, why are you so curious?
Why, I'm merely worried for my own sake. Perhaps whoever came after her could come after me next. But if you don't want to tell me, I understand. Whatever happened, I hope poor Bellamy didn't suffer.
All right. What were you up to at the time of the murder?
I was meditating, of course. That's how I get into character.
Ah. Anyone can corroborate that?
Respectfully, Inspector, it is rather counterproductive to commune with others while meditating.
Were you really meditating?
All actors have their methods, and this has been mine ever since I met that wonderful prophet of profitability.
I
She
feel like
taught
I'm
me
gonna have
it
to
for
meet
my
her.
role in The Unemployed Cometh. I had to lie face down on artificially heated pavement. The director wanted our suffering to be convincing.
I see.
Needless to say, being able to leave my body helped to mitigate the pain, both during the 8-hour shoot and with the
Jeez.
second-degree burns afterwards. I owe that woman much.
Hell. How long have you worked with the Prophet?
Yeah, actually, only since I've been at the Colonial. The unemployed cometh was shot on sight. That makes it, a few weeks.
So you'll still have second-hand burns.
I cannot recommend her services enough.
Second-degree burns,
If you
not
haven't
second-hand.
been to see her yet, you really should.
I feel like I'm going to soon. To my other questions.
I'll answer whatever you wish.
Did you know Helen well?
Bellamy has been my co-star throughout the autumn of my career. I should like to think I knew her. In fact, I cannot name a single role in the last 10 years that did not involve her in some way, unless you count the uncredited silent shopkeep on Melissa's Meteoroids.
Do you consider yourself a friend of hers?
I'll ask you this. If you'd been the star of cinema for years, then suddenly found yourself scrounging for bit parts while a younger person stole the limelight, how would you feel? In short, the two of us weren't close. But that's not to say my dislike of her was so extreme that I tried to do anything drastic. Resenting Bellamy is one thing, but killing her is another completely. It's also beneath me.
How would you have killed the victim?
Come now, Inspector. What do you take me for? I'm an old man. I neither have the time nor the willpower to kill people for fun. Besides, I have my reputation to think of.
Well, this isn't for fun. Back to my other questions, then.
I suppose that is enough on that grim subject.
I hear you were poisoned.
Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignifying. While I've certainly had no shortage of inadequate hotel meals, this was
I'm surprised I gave you guys
explicitly
inadequate ones.
pronounced. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar?
Anwar.
Oh, we've clashed almost non-stop about his slop preparation. He must have tainted my meal in retaliation.
All right. Why didn't you go to the clinic?
Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star, spotted in gastronomic distress. Oh, unseemly hardly describes the half of it.
I see. All right. That's all I wanted to know.
Very well, then.
Goodbye. Yep. Let's go talk to, Chef Anwar.
What floor would you...
Let's bring me to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the... Alright. Chef Anwar. He's hiding somewhere around here. There he is. Freeze!
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait. Don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Actually,
Can you...
what
hurry
am
up?
I saying? I can't do that. I'm booked for the next month. You'll have to make a reservation.
Okay. I'm here to investigate the murder.
You're the inspector? Here? Why? I mean, you may ask me whatever you want.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
nothing to hide.
Okay. Did you prepare all of our meals?
Of course I did. I would never allow anyone else to touch the meals of so important a guest.
You know it was poisoned, then, right?
Oh my law, this is the end, isn't it? My mother always warned me that the culinary world was too dangerous, but I didn't heed her warnings. Okay, I wasn't the one who did it, but I might have been mistaken when I said I was constantly watching Helen's food. Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients.
All right. Where can I find
Yes,
the bellhop?
but not specifically. Owens often procures exotic ingredients from the creatures at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Our guests can be rather particular.
I see.
Let's not talk about the incident with the Raptidon pheromone glands.
Oh, jeez.
It's always hard to say when Owens might be back. If I were you, I'd make a trek to the reserve myself. Otherwise, who knows how long you'll have to wait.
Alright.
I
Anything
understand your
else?
reluctance, but... Oh, I just remembered. The kitchen security camera. It'll prove I'm telling the truth about everything. Constable Keene has access to the security footage in her office at the spaceport. If you visit her, you can figure out what truly happened with Helen's meal.
Alright. So why
Mr.
was he
Woolrich
here?
often finds the hotel's meals wanting. He seems to enjoy complaining in person. While I could appreciate someone with a discerning palate for once, I believe that Mr. Woolrich simply enjoys the attention he gets from us. Though don't tell him I said as much. If you wish to speak with him, Mr. Woolrich can most likely be found in his suite on the VIP guest floor. He's usually there if he's not.
I actually just finished talking to him, so all I wanted to ask.
Thank
We'll
you
see
for
if you're
your
telling the truth.
understanding, Inspector. I'm sure you'll find the true culprit before long.
Hopefully. Alright.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh no. Ah.
Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%.
I see. Is this normal?
Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures to prevent damage to company property. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does not. That or the employees tasked with inspecting are shirking their duties. For shame.
Yep.
Searching Slug work logs. No work log found.
Yep, look into it.
Conjecture.
Come on.
Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of responsibility on the part of their employees.
Go on.
Stop!
Performing scan. Gaslight appears to have gone out some time ago. Chance of explosive combustion without gaslight, 0.01%.
Alright, conclude the examination. I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad it told us about that, too. They probably did that because they knew someone was like me would be stupid enough to be like, what happens if we turn it on? Alright, bellhop's down that way. Let's talk to the constable. God, where's that at? So the constable is back here at the spaceport. Yep, into the spaceport. And then over here to the constable. Alright. Is that log, that log, that log. Alright. Alright. That's all that. Okay. So I have the security logs, right? What does security logs tell me? Yeah, we got that already. So guess we're now going to find Owens. Alright, to the front entrance, I guess. Then we're gonna run all the way down. Right. Oh, we'll around it and then down. I always thought it spawned us inside. Oh well. To Bellhop Owens. I actually am liking this DLC a lot more than Caroline Gorgon.
Did you hear that someone tore one of the doors to the...
Dog's barking. Well, yeah, I do find this DLC a lot more entertaining. I was about to say I think we're just gonna hit a central platform. I hate the map though. The map doesn't seem to want to load in correctly. All right, there we go. Yeah, like it always comes in like very untextured. Well, he's dead. There he is, actually not that. Don't have that much health either, I've noticed. His invoice. Can't really speak to a dead man now, can we? Alright, we searched him. Let's continue heading on down. It will... Yeah, what does this thing say? Forced. Oh, so much new things. Ah. Right. Still, I want to kind of head down this way to make sure we can get... Oh, that's a hotel to distillation. So that's the distillation. Let's try to see if we can get a thing at least over here. Just so that way when we decide to come back here, it's easy to get back here. We can just fast travel instead of having to walk all the way back.
Coming!
Alright. Oh, that just happened? Okay. And my legs are broken still. Alright. We can use this to head up at least. That should get us pretty close to the top. Yeah, we're still missing a few people for quests. I'm hoping we find them soon-ish. Here we go. Fast travel point discovered. Alright. That's the main thing we wanted. So now whenever we need to, we can just come back here to the penthouse. That kind of saves a loading screen. We need VIP. Take them. Alright. Put our gun away for a minute. Oi!
Please, can't you see my heart is bursting at the seams? I absolutely must go out. A quote from the Sisty Cutlet. I voiced a Sisty pig, aware that it was going to be slaughtered. Ask me anything at all.
Interesting.
I might even give you a straight answer.
Yeah.
Oh, have you now?
Yeah. I have a security footage of you tampering with her last meal.
Tampering? No, no, no. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
So, quick question: what was it what was it you wanted with the arrow bile gland?
That damn bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terror ray glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
I've never heard of that. You sure you're talking about terror rays? Their bits tend to give folks the runs.
Oh, that's it. I'm firing my nutritionist this instant.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to bet hungry if you had that?
There's... maybe I just wanted to see what was in it. Oh, law. What a pathetic defense.
Yes.
As it so happens, I may not have had the terror ray gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her.
Ah. So you lied about being poisoned.
Lie is such a strong word. But even if I had chosen to poison myself, the danger should have been minimal. Terror ray glands aren't supposed to be lethally poisonous. They're supposed to cause extreme lethargy, as if you'd inhaled several quarts of Spectrum vodka.
Which would
She
also
would
be
have had to
lethal,
eat
you know.
6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then, it would be an extended, arduous process.
Why poison her at all?
I was just getting to that. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles.
Telling him the truth about what happened.
What will happen when all of the great actors are gone, Inspector? Who will replace us? No one. That's who. There will be nothing on the aether waves but serials starring mechanicals. I hope it's worth it.
Yep. Well. Alright. Bam, that's done. Alright. So now we get to turn this mission in.
What floor would you...
Oh, no, but I meant to go to the penthouse. I thought penthouse was 1.
What?
It is down here, okay.